A wealthy widower marries a proud and haughty woman as his second wife. She has two daughters, who are equally vain and selfish. But the man also has a beautiful young daughter from his first wife, a girl of unparalleled kindness and sweet temper. The stepmother, jealous of the young girl because her good graces show up her own two daughters' faults, forces her into servitude, where the girl is made to work day and night doing menial chores. After her chores are done for the day, she curls up near the fireplace in an effort to stay warm. She often arises covered in ashes, giving rise to the mocking nickname Cinderella, by her stepsisters. Cinderella bears the abuse patiently and does not tell her father, who would have scolded her. One day, the prince invites all the people in the land to a royal ball. The two stepsisters gleefully plan their wardrobes for the ball and taunt Cinderella by telling her that maids aren't invited to the ball. As the two stepsisters and the stepmother depart to the ball, Cinderella cries in despair. Her fairy godmother magically appears and immediately begins to transform Cinderella. From house servant to the young lady she was by birth, all in the effort to get Cinderella to the ball. She turns a pumpkin into a golden carriage, mice into horses, a rat into a coachman, and lizards into footmen. She then turns Cinderella's rags into a beautiful jeweled gown, complete with a delicate pair of glass slippers. The fairy godmother tells her to enjoy the ball, but warns her that she must return before midnight, when the spells will be broken. At the ball, the entire court is entranced by Cinderella, especially the prince. At this first ball, Cinderella remembers to leave before midnight. Back home, Cinderella graciously thanks her fairy godmother. She then innocently greets the two stepsisters, who had not recognized her earlier, and talk of nothing but the beautiful girl at the ball. Another ball is held the next evening, and Cinderella again attends with her fairy godmother's help. The prince has become even more infatuated with the mysterious woman at the ball, and Cinderella in turn becomes so enchanted by him, she loses track of time and leaves only at the final stroke of midnight, losing one of her glass slippers on the steps of the palace in her haste. The prince chases her, but outside the palace, the guards see only a simple country girl leave. The prince pockets the slipper and vows to find and marry the girl to whom it belongs. Meanwhile, Cinderella keeps the other slipper, which does not disappear when the spell is broken. The prince's herald tries the slipper on all the women in the kingdom. When the herald arrives at Cinderella's home, the two stepsisters try in vain to win him over. Cinderella asks if she may try, but the two stepsisters taunt her. Naturally, the slipper fits perfectly, and Cinderella produces the other slipper for good measure. Cinderella's stepfamily pleads for forgiveness, and Cinderella agrees. Cinderella had hoped her stepfamily would love her always. Cinderella marries the prince and forgives her two stepsisters, then marrying them off to two wealthy noblemen of the court. They all lived happily ever after.